Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Creation Myths. Real quick one here, just something I noticed that I want to shine a spotlight on for everybody so everybody can take away the lesson from it that I think is worth learning. So here's a comment on my channel recently as I record this. This was just a couple of days ago. This is from a commenter who is all over my channel right now, who goes by Tom-HY1KN. I'm not sure if there's like a phonetic way you're supposed to say that. I'm just going to read it out because I can't figure it out. Anyway, this is some conservative loser who's just spamming the heck out of a bunch of my videos right now. And he made this comment, and it's just such a clear view into the like conservative reactionary Christian nationalist mindset. He wrote here the part that I've highlighted: Christians are the ones being thrown in jail because they refuse to bake a gay wedding cake. So here's the thing with that. The case that he is referring to is from Colorado. It's a case called Masterpiece Cake Shop v. Colorado Civil Rights Commission. And the thing that everybody should know about this case is that his side won. The bigoted assholes won this case at the Supreme Court of the United States. Putting aside how stupid this comment is, because this was a civil case, not a criminal case. So even if the bake shop owner had lost the case, nobody was going to jail. But that's beyond the point. The point is that this guy is making something up out of whole cloth, out of a fight that his side won. And this is a perfect illustration of how we have to be approaching this debate, because as sad as it is, and it pains me to say this, but facts don't matter, by which I mean facts are not persuasive. I do not mean that we, the reality-based community, the left, broadly speaking, the scientific community, I am not saying, as some people have been lying and saying I've said, that we should just lie in turn in response to this. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we have to recognize that having your facts correct and conveying those facts is not sufficient to win these debates in the public square, in the, you might say, marketplace of ideas, right? Instead, what we need to be doing is showing that the people that make these arguments have nothing going for them. They are hollow. They are just walking talking points and nothing else. There's no foundation underlying the things that they are saying. So what we need to focus on in these debates is not simply conveying accurate information and countering misinformation. We have to be pointing out the misinformation in such a way that makes our opponents in these debates look weak and feckless. That's what I'm saying here, and this is such a great example of that, because, again, this is a case that the bigots won. And here you have one of those said bigots just straight up lying about what's going on here. So clearly the facts are not enough, because they're just going to lie about the facts anyway. So you have to approach this in such a way that discredits the person making the argument, in addition to factually countering the misinformation. Obviously, that makes our job a heck of a lot harder than it should be, but that's the world we live in, and we have to acknowledge it, and we just have to, deal with it. So here we are. Here's a great example of why you can't just teach a good biology lesson and win a debate on biology or evolution or whatever. Now, this is a different question from actually seeking to convey information, right? In a non-confrontational environment, you can convey accurate information in an engaging way, and that's going to get people to kind of see what you're putting out there. That's great. In a adversarial situation, that's not going to work. And I need people on my side who are supportive of science and like liberal society in general, by which I mean, basic principles of like democracy and equal rights. I need people who are arguing for those things to recognize the contours of the debate that we're having and approach that public debate accordingly. Because way too many people are treating this like if I just have the facts, people are going to see that I'm right. And that's wrong. It's not enough to have accurate information because they're just going to lie about it anyway. So what you need to do is convey the accurate information, but also discredit the person peddling the BS. Which, again, I know that's harder than just conveying the information, but we have to be, realistic about the challenges we're facing right now. So I wanted to put that out there, use this as I think, a very useful example of the type of thing that I've been grappling with and how to deal with it. Thank you all for watching. Please remember, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, all the stuff. And if you become a channel member, anything pre-recorded like this, you get it a little bit early. Thanks again for watching. Don't get fooled.